mean, if you think about those first couple heats, it was non-stop action.
A couple of strong performances. Felipe Toledo saving himself. John Florence getting the jump on Adrian Buchan. And now we're going to see another dynamic duo hit the lineup here. Connor Coffin is going to be up against Jeremy Flores. We're lucky enough to hear from two-time world champ making his return to competition successfully, Rosie, here today.
That's right. Big success for John in that heat, and we missed him. I just want to know, you miss us. How is it getting that contest actually back on, getting back in form?
You know, he's blossomed very well. You know, he's had to re-qualify through the QS, you know, the very early stages, but at this point now is very comfortable on the championship tour. And then you see Connor here, such steezy style. You know, you see he carries himself very compressed and always arms are moving in the right direction. Fun to watch Connor Coffin, especially on big, clean right-handers. As you watch this, you know, this wave itself had a little wedge in it. It never really went super steep, but it had a nice bowling curve on it, so he was able to use that rail, which is definitely Connor's strength. You know, he would have loved to have had a little stronger section here in the middle part of the wave, but again, for his first ride, patented Connor Coffin, you know, use of the rail.
Back to live action now. This is Jeremy Flores, a veteran on the championship tour. There's one of those dynamic moves that I was referring to earlier on. Jeremy has that up his sleeve. Great version.
Most likely will improve on one of his two scores here.
Flores up now, and he has the lead against Connor Coffin in heat number 4. Looking invigorated, looking alive, the veteran.
You don't have priority, you can move down, be on your own, and really get some good opportunity, probably more than what we've ever seen with this format, because it's been at Pipeline. There's a wider open space, and there's some waves that still haven't been touched this morning in the heat, so we're going to see some great variety this afternoon as well.
Bring it on. Connor Coffin's snagged a nice looking wedge down in the corner here, the southern end of Duranbar Beach. Has it all to himself at the moment, Pete.
Yeah, and you know, with this swell direction, again, a bit more of the easterly direction that gets put up against the wall there. So you have even more opportunities here at Duranbar than we'd seen from day one, for sure.
Really pick up the best opportunities to score, but this was a great wave for Connor down the end
Sure
of the beach.
was. And you know, it's a distinct difference, this style of wave off the wall.
Performance-wise, starting to add some punch, but I think the big thing is risk. He's starting to really add some risk to his championship tour heats. And as a result, he's putting up some really solid heat scores. He's going to have a big year. Connor Coffin picking off another nice running right-hander. Showing some good variation.
He knows how to read the wedge. He sees another great wave here. Again, he sees that there's going to be multiple turns, opportunities. So that's why he chose this wave. And again, just trying to showcase a little bit more risk as well. He controlled the heat from the very beginning and was able to use priority. He moved up and down the beach. It's kind of easy when all of a sudden you just click into the rhythm of the ocean. And that's how you want it to be all the time, but it can be difficult. Right there, it was all Kanoa.
Live action here in the third round of the Quiksilver Pro. Great to have your company if you're joining us on Fox Sports. This is Connor Coffin leading his heat against Jeremy Flores at this stage. Going for some high-risk turns, falling on that occasion. Flores is going to try and make him pay for it here. He gets a couple of clean sections before the white water gets on the face of that wave. Can make it hard to set those rails, but really the wall just died out on him. Plenty of time left in that heat, 32.5 minutes. Jeremy Flores, on the other hand, needs to make a move to get out of second position ahead of Connor Coffin. He's chasing a 6.5.
これからも次はラウンド4なので多分今日はないと思うんですけどこれから頑張るのでみんなの応援をよろしくお願いします。I want to say hi to my friends back in California.
Well, looking really sharp, Kanoa Igarashi.
Well, he's got 3 languages down pat. Those Portuguese, Japanese, and English. Amazing.
So Connor Coffin up, just over 10 minutes remaining in heat 4, round 3. Looking to extend his lead over Jeremy Flores, digging in on that last section. Couldn't quite get back out in front of that whitewater though. And we've seen it a couple of times, a bit of separation from the competitors in the two different heats, Strider, and you're picking up on some opportunities on these lefts.
Yeah, well, there's big air sections out there. They both have what it takes to go up above the lip.
Well, no shortage of waves out there today, Pete, which is great to see. Lots of opportunity. Means that we're not sitting here watching people just bob around in the lineup waiting for a wave. Seen a lot of waves ridden, Jeremy Flores. So he's showing us that he's more than just a big frontside air here at the moment.
You know what I'm noticing in Reef Hazelwood is his footwork is exceptional.
Similar kind of weapons too. They both can really pull down a Hail Mary aerial. They're both great in big waves. We've got Jeremy Flores up at the moment in Heat 4 trying to answer back to Connor Coffin. A better looking wave, had a few more sections on it. Jeremy needed a 6.5 to get himself into the lead, but you'd think that he'll probably up one of his scores, so if he doesn't get into the lead, he'll narrow that requirement heading into the final stages of this heat.
You see it, it's pretty significant.
Fins are almost dry at the end of that ride, Pete. He hung them out so much. But there's just 20 seconds here for Jeremy Flores. Still looking for a 6.5 to get ahead of Connor Coffin. Has a smaller wave, going to get a little hung up here, and that's going to cost him the heat. Don't know if there was enough face on that wave to kind of give Jeremy the opportunity to really open up. Surfing well, but just out of rhythm with those taller walls, those steeper faces.
And the punchier sections. You talk about the critical sections. You know, Jeremy's waves, unfortunately, just tapered off and didn't quite have the same energy that Connor's did.
Connor Coffin progressing through to round 4. Jeremy Flores out of the event here.